Welcome to another episode of our podcast. Today we're going to delve into a topic that's close to the heart of many health-conscious individuals and food lovers alike. We're talking about strategies for reducing sodium intake without sacrificing flavor. Now, we all know that sodium, which we commonly consume in the form of table salt, plays a crucial role in our diets. It helps maintain fluid balance, aids in muscle function, and contributes to nerve impulse transmission. However, too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams a day and an ideal limit of no more than 1,500 milligrams per day for most adults. But the average American consumes more than 3,400 milligrams of sodium each day, which is way above the recommended limit. So how can we reduce our sodium intake without making our meals taste bland? Well, that's exactly what we're going to discuss today. Firstly, let's talk about cooking at home. When you cook your own meals, you have complete control over the ingredients and the amount of sodium you add. Start by using fresh, whole foods, which are naturally low in sodium. Fruits, vegetables, fresh meat, poultry, fish, and unprocessed grains are all excellent choices. Now, you might be thinking, but fresh foods can be a bit bland. And you're right. But that's where herbs and spices come in. They can add a ton of flavor to your meals without adding any sodium. Try experimenting with different combinations of herbs and spices. For instance, rosemary and garlic can make a delicious rub for chicken, while cumin and chili powder can give a kick to your homemade chili. Another great way to add flavor without adding sodium is by using citrus juices or vinegar. The acidity can help enhance the natural flavors of the food. For example, a squeeze of lemon juice can make a world of difference to a piece of grilled fish or a salad. Next, let's talk about processed foods. They are the main source of sodium in our diets. So, try to limit your intake of processed foods as much as possible. If you do need to buy processed foods, look for ones that are labeled as low sodium or no salt added. Now, let's move on to eating out. It can be a bit tricky to control your sodium intake when you're eating at a restaurant, but there are a few strategies you can use. First, ask your server about the sodium content of different dishes. Many restaurants now provide this information. Second, ask if the chef can prepare your dish without added salt. Most restaurants are happy to accommodate such requests. And finally, be mindful of portion sizes. Restaurant portions are often much larger than what you would serve at home, so consider sharing a dish with someone or taking half of it home for later. Lastly, let's talk about snacks. Instead of reaching for salty snacks like chips or pretzels, try snacking on fresh fruits, vegetables, or unsalted nuts. They are not only lower in sodium, but also packed with other beneficial nutrients. In conclusion, reducing sodium intake doesn't mean you have to sacrifice flavor. By cooking at home, using herbs and spices, limiting processed foods, being mindful when eating out, and choosing healthier snacks, you can significantly reduce your sodium intake and still enjoy delicious meals. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating sodium from your diet. It's about finding a balance that allows you to enjoy flavorful food while also taking care of your health. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found these strategies helpful. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore more ways to live a healthier lifestyle. Until then, take care and eat well.